Hello, welcome to my first sketchbook tour of 2022. I started the sketchbook on the last day of 2021 and I finished it a few weeks ago. I can't remember the exact date, but I'm pretty sure I wrote down the date on the last page. It took less than 5 months to finish this sketchbook and it was really interesting art journey with this sketchbook for the past 5 months. This sketchbook gave me a huge improvement of a lot of things. I'm going to talk about it at the end of the video for like a few minutes, but now let's see my sketchbook tour. So on the very first page, as I said, I started it 31st of December 2021 and I set some goals. The first one was practice background, practice pen drawing, sketch more on the papers, track achievements monthly, and lastly, have fun. Now, I feel very okay to draw background, but before 2022, I used to feel lazy and unconfident to draw background for illustration until last year. Whenever I drew or painted backgrounds or any landscape, I felt like the drawing reminded me of my old academic style, so I wanted to find my new, original, and unique style for my background paintings or drawings through this sketchbook. Next one, I thought practice pen drawing can improve my confidence of any drawings, because when you draw with pen, as you guys know, you cannot undo. Pen drawing is like an instant drawing, and creative ideas or like creative style can come out spontaneously. So I thought that was a great practice. I have tracked my achievement not monthly but weekly on my computer, and I think I had a lot of fun. That's why I picked up 2 sketchbooks recently. So next page, very colorful. I think I wanted to draw something like college vibe. To fill the colors, I used highlighters. My highlighters are mostly water-based. And here's the first bunny. At this point, I didn't know I would draw so many bunnies for the next pieces. It was 3rd of January at this point, and this year is Tiger's Year, referring to Chinese zodiac signs. So that's why I drew lots of tigers on 3rd of January. My favorite is this one. For these pages, I think I wanted to practice some of different tree style. I still remember I wanted to draw trees well, like cottagecore style, so I used to save a lot of brownish, dark illustration on Pinterest and Instagram. It was still January, and in Australia, January is really hot summer, but wherever I went online, everything was covered with winter, cozy, snowy, or brownish reddish leaves, photos, videos. So I wanted to feel like I was living in the season. Next page, I drew some dogs and plushes. I really wish to have this carpet with this particular pattern, but I didn't realize it would be so expensive. I don't think I've shown you guys how I draw dogs much in the videos or on Instagram, so I want to create more of dog illustration in the future. Next, I drew same type of carpet again. I was really interested in this sort of thing at the moment, and I practiced some bunnies and the girls. They look like kind of stickers, I think because of the outline. For this page, I mainly drew girls with different hairstyle and different faces. I think I wanted to study and experience new characters for my branding. For the following pages, I continued studying character design. I still think the yellow chicks look really cute. Okay, I think it is the first and last appearance of fan art I drew in this sketchbook, because I prefer drawing original art. I really like seeing fan art, and I really appreciate people to do that. And I used to draw lots of fan art as a start of branding until last year, because I thought drawing fan art can be a way to get recognition or catch on attention. But one day I realized I wish people to remember my art style as seeing my original art pieces, and at the same time I wish them to remember my name. So that's why I don't draw fan art much this year, and I learned it was completely okay not to draw fan art to grow art brand and art community through this sketchbook. Next, I drew some dogs and cats. Okay, I think from this page, it's getting less colorful, but I started using only 1 or 2 pens. This is the next page, by the way, because sometimes I feel like I want to make art prints or stickers with only one color or the minimalist colors, but I'm not sure how they would turn out if I do that, because I have never made like the type of the prints or stickers before. So sometimes in the future I want to try to paint with only one color or 2 colors. Oh, they remind me of a memory. In the past I sketched them to paint a gouache canvas, which is this one. They are sketches, and then it is the result. I originally wanted to paint with like this reddish pink color, but I ended up using like a purple, blue vibe. Now I think it's getting much closer to my current art style, and also since this page, you'll see a lot of bunnies. When my partner saw me drawing lots of bunnies every day for the first time, my partner thought I'm drawing bunnies because Easter Day was coming. I wanted to make a new character, and I wanted to make a funny bunny with a strong personality. I drew a few color pencil drawings, but I think I much prefer using pens. I think the colors are much clearer, but I really love seeing the texture from color pencils, and also I love seeing other people's pencil drawings. I think I drew with a very cheap ballpoint pen from Daiso, and I fill the colors with highlighters from office work. I do love using soft pink and yellow together. They are really nice matching colors. Next, Ducky, Duck, Duck. I drew them when I wanted to paint a mini canvas. Look at this little canvas. I think it is the smallest canvas that I ever painted. At the time, I considered of painting one of them, and I ended up choosing this one. The cat looks slightly different, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. Next, I drew more of an animal. I really liked, and I still like, drawing grumpy face like this. Oh, I drew that because I wanted to change a banner for my YouTube and Twitter. If you're following my art account on Instagram, you should be able to recognize the final art pieces and what they originally came from. And here's the first appearance of the bear and him. I drew these doodles when I was working on a commission for a clothing brand on Instagram. So I had to create a cutie character for her, and also a tiger astronaut and her puppy. If you want to see the final art pieces, please check out this account. When I work on a commission, I try not to post any of it on my feed because they asked me for customized art, and if I post on my feed, someone maybe capture it, then they would feel less unique. Now they are getting fun to look, and they are having more of facial expression. I think it is actually my favorite page so far because I think it looks much interesting, especially the sticky note made different than usual and unique. And also I like the pattern in the background. I really like most of the drawings. This one is actually become a sticker. The stickers are currently stocked in my shop. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Also, I'm thinking of using the other doodles for my future project. And more of girls are here, and I used sticky notes again. I thought it looked interesting. Next, I drew more of bunnies. I think this face looks really funny, and I really love this pose. Next, I drew cottagecore theme again. But the interesting point is the style looks really different to the pages that I showed earlier. In the earlier time, when I was thinking of cottagecore vibe, I couldn't think of more than nature things, but now I'm using animals, mug, clothing. From here, my range of thoughts is getting bigger. Also, most of the things have faces. Now, did you realize my girl characters can open mouths and make a big smile face? Whatever I drew in the past, my every character actually didn't have emotion. But one day I realized the habit, the way I drew in the past made my art look plain. It didn't make me feel like I want to explore the world in my art. If I drew characters, it should make me feel like I want to talk to her. Or if I drew animal, it should make me feel like I want to pet them. And if I drew any location or places, it should make me feel like I want to travel to the place. Since I had that mind, I started feeling less afraid of experimenting something new, and my drawing looks like getting fun. I started drawing a variety of fun faces and different poses because now I'm drawing something that I haven't not drawn much before, so I feel like I'm enjoying the art a lot, really a lot than before. Look how my drawing style is changing compared to last year when I drew plants or flowers, or even a few months ago. I think I drew these doodles around the end of April or the beginning of May. It was not like that cute before in my previous old drawing style. I truly feel like they look really lively. They look like they have life. I drew these doodles after we went to Kerkil. It was a wonderful house. I really like the antique and historical furniture around the house. I do want to go there again, maybe in spring, just because I want to see rose garden. From here, I think I started a project about a theme of bear house. So in the bear house, there was rose gardens, morning glory gardens and lemon farm. So basically they were all of my initial thoughts before working on my iPad. I think now we are almost to the end because I remember I filmed what I'm going to draw from this page to the end, and I made a video a few weeks ago. So from this page I drew landscape, or mainly to practice background. I think it is the third time to mention this thing, but I do love seeing cottagecore vibe photos, and I love drawing cottagecore house. So I drew some small thumbnails of houses, and also I wanted to practice trees. Next page I drew more about houses and trees. I like this house the most. It is stuck between the trees, two trees. I think it looks aesthetic. Bathroom and instead of the house, I think from this page I drew in a full page until the end because I thought it would be the better way to practice drawing detail in the background. And in the most of the drawings there will be few cats because I love cats. I think I'm saying that every time in every video. So in the next drawing there are one cat here, another cat here, and there's a cat here, and another cat is hiding in the plant pot. This house is like my dream house. Living with cats. Oh, that sounds so magical. The battery is almost dying. This is outside of the house, and this is another side of the house, and there's a cat. This is a completely different house, and this garden belongs to this house, probably in the backyard. As you can see, I drew faces on the trees. I think they look really cute. Another house and the bedroom, and the cats are hiding. A messy studying desk. They look really cute. Look at the books, they are sitting together like a family. And next, finally, it is the last page. I drew a library room, and I finished this sketchbook 26th of May 2022. And I did not forget drawing a cat. Please let me know what's your favorite drawings in this sketchbook. And now let's move to the next clips. How did keeping a sketchbook habit change my art and my life? A sketchbook is such an interesting and a very useful tool for artists and people who enjoy journaling. A sketchbook is not a very heavy thing to carry, and it is not a very technical product. We have used the sketchbook for a very long time to create art. For the 5-month art journey with this $7 sketchbook, I realized again why it is so important to use sketchbook for us, and this sketchbook taught me very much. A sketchbook is not a merely tool for the first draft, but it shows us visual things to review the progress of creating art, a story, and how we approach the final pieces. Sketchbooks are used for many mediums such as watercolors, gouache, color pencils, crayons, pencils, and I choose pen art. I thought the medium would be the easiest way to express myself and to build my ideal world in a moment. I love visiting cute shops, cute cafes, and buying cute stuff. But I actually had never shared it when I lived in Korea to people like family or friends, because I used to have a very big social anxiety. I used not to share much about what I was really interested in and what I loved to create. But since I started experiencing the life overseas, I've seen the bigger world, and I started feeling okay to share what I really love and what I'm interested. So now having a sketchbook habit, drawing the final pieces, and sharing the art on social media became kind of communication way. Expressing myself in sketchbook also makes me feel free from creative blocks. I feel very frozen when I feel someone standing and watching me drawing. Likewise, when I started sharing my art in sketchbook for the first time, I used to feel like I had to be perfect, even though I can't draw perfect art every time. When I started the sketchbook on 31st of December last year, I told myself, don't think too much, just to focus on what I want to draw. I don't have to use too much energy to draw in a sketchbook. Keeping a sketchbook is just a process of building a magical world. As a result, I got more confident to draw quick sketch of fun ideas, and more importantly, I feel less afraid of people seeing my pretty or ugly sketches. Some people might have different attitude or thoughts on their art. Likewise, I customized the way how I used this sketchbook, and how I'm going to use my future sketchbooks. So I feel like I enjoy drawing art in my sketchbook more than I used to do, and also thinking about the next artwork is so much fun now. Sometimes I find myself recording my life and recalling my nostalgic memories in the past. So having sketchbook is becoming a more important part of my life, and I feel like my life is getting happier because I express my happiness and share everything I'm interested into the world. So everything that I mentioned in this sketchbook journey for 5 months contributed to my final artwork, which is my digital illustration. Many of these illustrations that I created for the last 5 months have a lot of detail in the background, and my recent drawing after the 1st of June have much more detail than that drawings. And also I feel like the connection between me and the audience becomes stronger. I don't put too much word, but instead of it, I share my thoughts, expression through pictures, and the people who found my art respond to it. In my memory, my favorite comments are some people said, I want to leave this world, and also someone said, I want to bring all my books and journal here. When I read every comment and see lots of love on my art, that makes me so proud of my process of artwork. My identity in the world of artists is finally getting settled. I feel fit so much to my current art style, thus a sketchbook is the most important part in my daily life and your life. Thank you so much for joining my sketchbook tour today. I have some art prints and stickers based on the art in the sketchbook. So if you're interested, please check out the link in the down description box or search hemina.com. Have a wonderful, lovely day, and I'll see you in other videos. Bye!